It's the Israel Brief with me, Rolene Marks, brought to you as always by Lay of the Land, where we take a look at those top stories making headlines every Monday to Thursday. So let's start with the top story. And Itamar Ben Gvir, the new National Security Minister, has called on police to arrest any anti-government protesters that are blocking traffic. Now, we do understand that for many, the prospect of having their daily traffic route blocked by protesters is extremely aggravating. However, the right to protest must be respected in a democracy. And this is something that former IDF Chief of Staff Moshe Boogie Ya'alon has echoed. In a tweet earlier today to Police Chief Kobi Shabtai, he appealed to the police chief not to allow for police to just carry out Ben Gvir's orders, but to actually protect them, saying that protests, no matter how robust they are a cornerstone of a democracy. Now, this follows a number of protests across the country involving tens of thousands of Israelis who are protesting against some of the new government's agenda items, one of the top being the overhauling of the Supreme Court. In other news, the new Communications Minister, Shlomo Karhi, addressing an audience at the interdisciplinary conference at the Reichman University yesterday, says that it is his intention to shut down the public broadcaster, that is the public broadcaster, as well as additional transmission regulatory bodies. He says that he wants to introduce a free media. As we stand, there already is a wide range of choices, and there shouldn't be a need for a state broadcaster. He also says that the state broadcaster is critical of the government, even though they receive government funding. Now, as a journalist, I can say that it is an imperative within a democracy that journalists, that channels are allowed to criticize the government wherever we feel it necessary. It's not anti-democratic. It is the cornerstone of a free press, being able to call out, whether it's here in Israel, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, South Africa, anywhere around the world, anything that we see that the government is doing that is not in the best interests of the people, and hold them accountable. Maybe something that a former prince should have been told before he released his memoir. Just saying. Karhi was reportedly heckled by many at the conference, saying that this is against the concept of the freedom of speech and a free media. The United States has cautioned Israel against sanctioning the Palestinian Authority. Now, this follows a series of sanctions imposed on the Palestinian Authority following their stunt at the United Nations General Assembly, introducing a resolution that has passed and will see the International Criminal Court or the International Court of Justice weigh in on issues in their resolution that includes annexation, occupation and settlements. Israel have imposed a series of sanctions, including withholding tax money which would have gone to paying the salaries of terrorists and their families, and it has instead funneled those funds to victims of terror. Israel has withheld certain benefits from VIPs, imposed a moratorium on building in Area C, has taken action against those sort of human rights organizations that under the guise of human rights activities actually promote terrorism, and have imposed other sanctions on various VIPs who use political or lawfare to try and delegitimize the state of Israel. Meanwhile, Palestinian Authority Prime Minister Mohammed Shtayyeh has cautioned against this, saying that these sanctions could lead to the collapse of the Palestinian Authority. Now, the United States is concerned and have said to Israel that they would caution against any actions that would curtail or scupper a proposed two-state solution. Meanwhile, while we're sticking with the Palestinians, we would like to extend a hearty Mazal Tov, a congratulations, to Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas, who yesterday entered the 18th year of his 4-year term. What a bulwark of democracy he is. And our final story, we really try and end our news broadcasts on a positive note. A mural was unveiled yesterday in the capital, in a suburb called Talpiot. The mural is in solidarity with the women of Iran. This follows the brutal murder of Masa Tamimi, allegedly while in custody by the Iranians. The mural says "Women, Life, Freedom," and pictures the faces of Iranian women. The mural was unveiled in the presence of Deputy Mayor Fleur Hassan Nahum of Jerusalem, who was one of those who led the who was one of the leaders to ensure that this mural happened. And that brings me to the end of today's broadcast. Don't forget to check out our original content on our website at www.layoftheland.online. We have new articles. If you want to get your year off to a banging start, check out Justine Friedman's article about how you can break some bad habits. Maybe it will involve employing a new lexicon in the way that we talk to ourselves and our bodies. Really worth a read. It's also up on our Facebook page. We are at Lotl Site. That's at LOTLSITE. If you haven't already liked or followed us, please do so. Let's get our community growing. Our YouTube channel is at The Israel Brief. Please like, share, and subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button. And we're on Twitter at Lay of the Land 5. All you have to do there is interact with us or follow us. I'm Rolene Marks. This is The Israel Brief, and we'll join each other again tomorrow for your top stories.